Hey guys, and welcome back to the newest episode of Lost Gaming, where we're playing through the Dot Hack series. Alright, so last time we did a pretty short episode where we helped Sanjuro get a new sword. It was a pretty fun episode, pretty simple dungeon, wasn't too bad. We are really seeing why Wave Masters really shine in this game now. And today we're going to finish up the last side quest and see what else we can get. Alright, so the first thing we've got is some new mail. So, just a little bit of trivia. Alright, so that was pretty cool, and let's see what else we got. Any new? No, nothing on the board. Alright, so that just leaves us with Piros' quest, where he wants us to help him with the cat. Which means that it's just like in the last episode, or the last volume, where we had to help him with Mia and the little issue he had there. But despite not particularly liking her, I guess we'll bring her this time.
Thanks for inviting me. Today I'll make a fortune.
Alright, let's get Piros some stuff. I'm sure we've got some better equipment that he could like. Alright, gave him a new nose. I don't actually think we've got any or too many upper level pieces of equipment for him. Yeah. But he should be okay. Come on, there we go.
Yeah.
Let's give her a new sword.
Yeah.
Let's see what we've got that. Let's see. I think I will give her the bat earrings.
Yeah.
I'll give her this.
Yeah.
And let's see what else we can give her. That.
Yeah.
And I'll give her this. Alright, so that gives her some decent equipment. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And so now we can head on into here, where we'll help Piros get the cat that made him suffer. And after this, I probably need to get back to the town and actually refill some of my equipment, or some of my consumables. I haven't done that in a while, and I'm starting to kind of run out of good stuff that I need. Alright, new enemy. And they're dying pretty quick.
This
Let's throw this in and let's see what we can get.
That's till.
As you can see, it's a whole lot easier to do this at this point in the game than it is. Oh, 19 twin blade weapon, not bad. We'll take a look at it just to see what it looks like. It's another one of the hooks. Right now I'm sticking with Blades of Bond. Open just a couple of more monster portals, not getting too far from the Alright, so we got that one. As you can see, this isn't going so hard. Even though this is the highest level field we've done, it's not really correlating into danger for the characters so much. Alright, so we'll open one more. Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll find a couple of... There, actually, as soon as I say it, there's some shows up. Alright, Piros, give us some first aid real quick. All in all, this isn't... I was actually a little worried that this was going to be tougher than this, but I mean, so far so good. Grab a couple of the pumpkins. See if there's any more in the nearby area. Yep, there's a couple more. And generally speaking, I feel like if you can get 4 or 5 grunty food items in an area before you leave, you should be okay for the grunty raising. Now you visit enough fields with enough variation that you should be able to get everything without going out of your way too much and having to grind. It's just some things like piney apples can be a problem. But for the most part, it's not too bad to figure out. Oh boy, these bastards. Alright, so we're seeing the boxes again. Items. Store. And restore. And restore. And restore. There we go, got them both. Not bad. Hi, Hanged Man. Oh, you're still confused. So this floor wasn't too bad. Straightforward, straight down. Couple of treasures. I'm actually going to take this one because I believe that is actually a summon scroll. Nope. I was thinking of the wrong thing. I probably need to save more of these scrolls just so that I can get some money once I'm out of the dungeon. Alright, get more restoratives. Beat the absolute shit out of that treasure box. Kill it before it makes everyone kill us. Yeah, and as annoying as those are, we haven't even seen the worst ones yet. There are some variants of those killer boxes, the mimic type creatures, that are a whole lot worse than those. Well, we got him. Got the Headless King data. Protect Breathless, data drain him. Make this at least a little bit easier for us. Alright, at least we're able to it is bad news when someone like Piros gets Protect broken, or not Protect broken. Well, that was not what I expected to happen. This is why this game can be annoying sometimes. That is a really dangerous effect that the monsters can put your team under. I mean, really, for the most part, we aren't actually having too much trouble. It's not really been that hard on us. It's just every few minutes I have to stop, use restoratives on my team, or else we're potentially all going to die. Data drain. I mean, got to get as many virus cores as we can. That is still something that must always be your priority, as best you can make it. Let's see. Sure enough, I got some stuff in here I can toss. I'll toss that. We've got enough different types of spells. We should be okay to not try to get that one. Good. A couple of free restoratives. Actually, yeah, I actually meant to check on it, but she's got nothing spectacular, but it actually looks like she's going to be pretty decent to keep around just for trading purposes, because it looks like she's got a lot of different items. Very helpful to remember for when we are doing the item completion quest at the end of the game, or at the end of the series, I should say. I know I keep slipping up and saying that a lot. I guess it's because I have always considered all 4 volumes to essentially just be one game. Alright, so now that that's down, it should be a lot easier to handle. And he's dead. I'll have them all cast some first aid. Alright, so not bad. We're going through this pretty smoothly. This floor has definitely been tougher than the last couple ones we've been on. And restorative on Rachel. And restorative on Rachel again. But with all of us working on the monsters, it doesn't take us long to finish them off. I've really appreciated the Blades of Bond's life drain ability. That's actually been very useful. Let's see if I can get another drain arc off. Looks like they're too far apart. Yeah, so I'll focus on the Headless King. Restorative on Rachel. You are not a goblin, tag goblin. Alright, so yeah, in the end that wasn't too bad. The killer boxes are the only things that's really making this annoying or even remotely difficult. Alright, so judging by the way this is laid out, this looks like it is probably the final room, or the final floor of the dungeon. My guess is straight up is where we're going to find Mia. This way should be a god statue. Not entirely sure what that is. No silver scarab. Don't care, silver scarab. Let's see, it should be... It's actually a pretty decent weapon. Pretty decent dark elemental weapon. That's pretty solid. Alright, so now let's get ready for tougher rumors. Please don't let them spawn too many killer chests. Oh boy. Man, this room is a little bit tougher than I would have wanted. Okay, you got the mummy scissors. Alright, so all in all, this wasn't too terribly bad. Let's get first aid going. I don't think we really need it. It's probably not that important at this point. But if there's anything I feel like you should always do, especially once you've gotten about halfway through this volume and getting into the next ones, it's no matter what, always be prepared for things to go very badly very quickly. It's just a good rule of thumb to have.
Many thanks for thy gift the other day.
Who are you?
How dare you!
Just kidding. I remember you. Wasn't it fun getting a color makeover?
There is no problem if you use that on yourself for fun, but I hate the fact that I was tricked!
You're serious, aren't you? I'm sorry. I apologize. Profusely.
I love Mia's sarcasm.
As long as you understand, it is all right, cat person.
Hey, have you ever heard of Otherworld Helm?
Yes, of course! It's a super rare item. Only 7 exist in the world.
I'll give it to you.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So will you forgive?
There is nothing to forgive. I was not. I am a very open-minded man.
Put it on. I'm sure you'll like it.
Maybe you shouldn't.
And 3, 2, 1.
You did it again, you damn cat! You're gonna pay for this!
I'd forgotten about that.
Mia, you're going a little too far with this one.
It's fine. Once he logs out, it'll be fixed.
Hey, why do you play tricks on Piros?
Good question. I don't know.
So Mia's kind of a bully.
I think I understand, but...
So after all of that, Piros forgives her and then gets tricked again. But what else would we expect from our lovable heavy blade? Alright, and with that, as you can kind of see, we're kind of out of side quests, so maybe we've got some new information. Okay, so we do have some more information. So Rachel is essentially a part-time freelance reporter, it looks like, with dreams of becoming an editor-in-chief. 19, I mean, all in all, she kind of fits her character pretty good. It's actually, and it's pretty interesting. Alright, so the board's back online, so now we've got some bunch of big new messages. Okay, so now we've got a little rumor about characters going into a coma or losing consciousness. So you got some people saying that they're seeing some weird things, and they're thinking that it might actually be getting a little dangerous. Alright, so now we got somebody asking about what the epitaph of Twilight is. And just to give you the quick recap that's here, story of people searching for the Twilight Dragon that will save the world from being destroyed by the abominable wave. A little bit more information for you is that the wave comes in 8 phases. So just so there we got our token conspiracy nut. He thinks that Pluto's kiss might actually have been a conspiracy because Ultimate was the only company that benefited from it. Alright, this is where in the board we read about the man-made island that they were building, and this is somebody who's worried about it with tsunamis. I mean, honestly, that didn't really help us out too much. We haven't gotten anything really new. Got a couple of new messages from Sanjuro and Rachel. So as we saw, Rachel wants to become editor-in-chief, but she doesn't actually know what that means or what that job would entail. Honestly, I feel like that is kind of how most teenagers feel about things. There we go.
You saw the thread about Epitaph of Twilight, right? Well, I emailed 01. Guess we'll wait for the reply. Yeah? What?
Let's see what she's got in here to trade. Nothing really. I do think I can give her that, just because I can.
Yeah?
Is there anything we have picked up?
Hey! Yeah?
I don't really think there's anything I've picked up lately that's better than what she has. Alright, well, let's log out real quick. Let's see if there's... Alright, got some new... Oh, this is something I've really been excited to start seeing. To the young lady, author Bear. So to give you why this is interesting, if you've never watched .hack Sign, which I recommend you do, Bear is one of the main characters with Tsukasa and Subaru and Mimiru. This is also where you get introduced to Zora and Krim, two really popular characters from the series. Zora also plays a very, very important role in GU, which I won't spoil for those who don't know. Alright, but anyway, we see he's contacted one of his old friends, wanted to see if they want to catch up. So now we've got this information where they're going to Rejected Oblivious Wave Master. You know, the place where we first met him. And by him that they're referring to is going to be Tsukasa, the main focus of .hack Sign. This is something that I really have to recommend extremely highly. If you have not checked out .hack Sign, you probably should. It's a really good anime, and it gives more story. That's one of the things about .hack as a series, is that across everything, anime, manga, light novels, games, all of it ties together. All of it is part of a single contiguous story. The only real exception is the .hack Legend of the Twilight Bracelet anime, which I'm just not even going to go there. Alright, so we've got this email from Linda. She's Balmung is currently looking over a strange room he found with Orca. He went to Dying Madness Haunted Land. Alright, so we've got a couple of things that we can do now. We've got one side quest that we'll take, and then we'll go check on Balmung. But for now, we'll call this an episode, and I'll see you guys next time.